This video is brought to you by TimeHop. Download TimeHop today to get your fresh daily dose of nostalgia.
How did we ever survive without them? Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 things we didn't have 10 years ago that we can't live without now.
Uber gives me the space to pursue my dreams.
Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking at a variety of technologies and modern concepts that didn't exist in their current form 10 years ago, but over the last decade or so have worked their way into the very fabric of our daily lives.
There are sections for featured, newly released, specials, and sales. You'll even get those handy sales and new game alerts in your notification section.
Number 10. The cloud. What is the cloud anyway?
Nobody understands the cloud. It's a f***ing mystery!
Sure, 10 years ago, most of us were connected to the internet, but our files were generally stored on our PC. If your computer suddenly stopped working or acted strangely, there was a high risk of you losing your files. The cloud, in its many popular forms like Dropbox, Google Drive, and Microsoft OneDrive, enables users to upload content to remote servers where it can be shared with friends, accessed from any device, and most importantly, protected should your computer stop functioning.
The clouds are so pretty.
That's not just a cloud, honey. That's Google's actual cloud platform.
It's also great for companies, allowing them to access shared drives efficiently, both within a single office and around the globe. Talk about a game changer. Number 9. Dank memes.
Every election throws up something new, and this one has thrown up something called a dank meme.
Sure, a decade ago we had the likes of Leroy Jenkins and the Sparta kick from hell, but without YouTube or social media, only a few memes truly ruled the internet. These days, we have more than we know what to do with. The website knowyourmeme.com has thousands of memes cataloged, and yes, most of them are dank.
A dank meme is one that's intentionally bad or bizarre, an ironic expression used to mock online viral media and in-jokes that have exhausted their comedic value.
From images to clips to vines, we are constantly being bombarded by this dankness. While the memes of the past were indeed classics, it's the meme culture of today, in all its nuanced, ever-evolving, self-referential glory, that we couldn't live without. Number 8. Twitter.
Sitting next to me is Evan Williams, the co-founder of Twitter. Can you believe all this Tweedledee stuff going on?
While the website was founded in 2006, it wasn't until Twitter launched its mobile app that it really took flight. Since then, it's not only become a leading social media platform with which to stay connected, it's also been instrumental in movements like the Arab Spring and Occupy Wall Street, as a means of communicating breaking news and up-to-the-minute developments more efficiently than traditional media. No need for long articles, just post a headline or image and watch it spread. The app has equally been embraced by companies as a marketing tool, and celebrities as a way to connect with fans. Who knew 140 characters could have such an impact? Number 7. Tinder.
This guy's a douche face, not cool, weird picture, square head.
Tinder has been the subject of some criticism as a result of its place in hookup culture. But when you think of the old alternatives, ugh. This app might be young, but in its short lifespan, it has radically changed the dating world, circumventing most of the awkwardness associated with friend zoning and inopportune crushes. The app allows you to swipe right on any user in your area who you find attractive. If that individual feels the same way, you are matched, and you can start communicating. Is it a perfect system? No.
So are we married now? Is that how this works? Yeah, me and you and my roommate, Lindsay, who you sent the exact same message to.
But being able to go through hundreds of people's pics sure beats spending hours at the bar or club to meet just one person, and still getting rejected.
It's a match!
Yes.
Number 6. Facebook.
All right, here's my question. How many of you are on Facebook? A lot of you on Facebook?
Sure, it has been around for over a decade, but it wasn't until 2006 that restrictions were lifted, making it so anyone could join. Since then, Facebook has grown to become the top social media website, making its creator, Mark Zuckerberg, one of the richest people in the world. Before Facebook, it was a lot tougher to keep in contact with old friends, unless that is, you used MySpace. But based on its relatively diminished user base, it seems people can live without that one-time Facebook competitor. While Facebook has had its share of privacy and security issues, it's currently ranked as the 3rd most visited website and is a constant presence in the lives of many people around the world. Number 5. HD.
Magnify that death sphere. Why is it still blurry?
That's all the resolution we have. Making it bigger doesn't make it clearer.
The history of video is seemingly marked by one technological marvel after another. When the Lumiere brothers first showed their footage of a train arriving in 1895, the crowd, unfamiliar with video, allegedly panicked. Imagine how they would have reacted to modern film. Over the last 10 years, video quality has taken multiple big steps. From 720p to 1080p, from 1080p to ultra definition at 4K and higher, we've taken our television experience to the next level. The immersive, hyper-realistic worlds presented in modern video games could not exist without it. While old CRT televisions certainly have a quaint retro vibe to them, there aren't many people who would willingly return to pre-HD technology. Number 4. Online streaming services.
You're watching The Thing? Oh, that's fun on Netflix or Hulu. On your Xbox,
Remember TV in the 90s? A limited selection of channels and time slots that forced us to watch a series on the broadcaster schedule, rather than our own. Well, the past 10 years have completely reshaped how we consume television. Netflix began offering media streaming services in 2007, and in doing so, started a revolution. Suddenly, viewers could watch what they wanted, when they wanted. Netflix reigns supreme, but it's no longer alone. With sites like Crackle, Hulu, Amazon, and specific networks like HBO and Showtime getting in on the action.
Hey guys. Hola. Hey, I hope you don't mind. I invited Senor Chang. We're Netflix friends.
The ability to stream content to your TV with casting devices has only made streaming more attractive. It's little wonder why people have been ditching cable and satellite. Number 3. Uber. We've all had unpleasant taxi rides before, whether it was thanks to a rude driver or payment problems. Officially hitting the streets across the US in 2011, Uber presented a much-needed alternative, bringing with it driver reviews, online payment, and generally lower fares. The service has fundamentally rocked the industry. While it's not legal everywhere yet, it's clear that the young company is on the road to omnipresence. The word Uber has even joined the likes of Google and Wikipedia in becoming a commonly used verb. While it's faced criticism for some of its business practices, it seems that the average passenger is willing to overlook the controversy for the sake of avoiding the hit-or-miss experience of a conventional taxi. Number 2. Map apps. Back in the day, if you wanted to go anywhere unfamiliar, you'd have to get a printout from MapQuest. Or, perish the thought, use a conventional road map. Some cars had GPS installed, but it was a luxury. In 2008, Google came out with the Google Maps app, which could be used on Android devices. Using GPS, it was a vast improvement on MapQuest, which could only give one destination at a time, and was far safer than those unwieldy paper maps. An added bonus is seeing all that crazy stuff with satellite view. Nowadays, Apple Maps and Google Maps are the leading options. Where would we be without these apps? Well, we'd be lost.
Well, that's the magic of Google Maps.
Before we unveil our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Smartphones.
They call them smartphones, but only dummies use them in my class.
Yep, the one portable device that includes Twitter, Facebook, Tinder, Uber, and every other entry on our list. These little computers give you access to all of the above and so much more. Offering an endless variety of apps for gaming, fitness, entertainment, productivity, and beyond, smartphones have certainly earned a place in our lives.
Futuristic.
10 years ago, Nokia flip phones were still the norm, and while they were revolutionary at the time, such devices feel archaic by today's standards. As of January 2016, smartphones had over 79% of the cell phone market. With such groundbreaking innovation in just 10 years, we can't wait to see how far smartphones go in the decade to come.
This video is brought to you by TimeHop. Download TimeHop today to get your fresh daily dose of nostalgia.
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.